go ahead and get rolling there. See, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Sleepwalkers, that's what it was called.
Sleepwalkers. Okay.
That's the movie. It's yeah.
Reminds me of the energy vampire from What We Do in the Shadows. You see that series?
Yes.
That's great. The guy he sucks your energy out just by boring you to death.
I think in Sleepwalkers, because it's definitely a movie. The most B movie part in that is one of the villains kills a person by stabbing them with an ear of corn. Stabs them with a bag with a full ear of corn.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah. Even I cringed. I was like, yeah, there's a reason this is on the Sci-Fi Network. I just need to type something, cat. And on my keyboard.
So why did I just get a bill for $1,500 from Chewy?
Yeah, exactly. I come out, there's like catnip wrapped in manila envelopes. Who's this for?
So we're still, the players are up on a little bit of a rise up above the grounds here. And you can see all these guards roaming around the walls. And that's a position. Since we don't have Fritz, he's going to be lingering in the shrubs, I think. So it just leaves Miss Duncan, Lord Baltimore, and Sean.
So from where we're looking at, what part do we see the most? Do we see this part, or
You're at the lower, let's just say southwest of the screen, closest to that gate.
Okay.
You can see, you're elevated, so you can see over the wall and see all these people.
Okay.
The ones right on the wall edge, or the ones on the wall, everybody else is down on the ground.
Okay. So all this outer part's a wall, and I'm assuming this is a building?
Yes, it is a cathedral.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
And another map for the interior of that.
I got you. Really keeping the element of surprise is the best thing we can do for now.
Right on. Like I said, it's dusk, so we're getting the early evening thing going. Yeah, let's get the right idea. I gotta get some characters up here.
Remember that Sean was in tiger form and had a few hours left on that. So if you wanted to wait until dark, that would work. Time for a cat nap.
That's how you're able to get past all this up on that rise where you can look down into it.
Looking through Baltimore's inventory right now to see what he's got that's stealthy stealth. Besides blades. So he has on his person, he has a silenced pistol and a couple of sharp things.
In your elevated you guys find yourselves in the southwest, probably your best chance of being seen is by this dude here up on the wall. See me pinging?
Yeah.
Most everybody else you're shielded by. You can see him, particularly this guy here. He kind of moves in and out of sight.
Isn't there another guy up on the wall over here? How about that guy?
You're probably out of sight of him because you got some brush cover, but this guy in the middle is closest to your position. This guy at the gate is on the ground and has his back to you because he's looking down the road away from you.
And how high is this wall again?
It's so high.
I mean, it's vaultable, but you know, it's
I'm not trying to vault it. We're gonna have to scale it, and because we're not gonna be able to walk through the front. And I didn't see a back, so that's no. There is like a back door.
Yeah.
On the map, but we'd have to walk around to find it.
And from your vantage point in the southwest, it may be obscured by the height of the cathedral. Because you guys are basically off the map over here. And you're elevated to just about the same height as the wall. You can see over it. Because there's an abrupt rise just past that and then you got a cliff face behind you after a small tree line. You're in some scrub brush overlooking things. Or it's like we could just send a tiger in just for
distraction. Yeah, the tiger, licks her chops. Likes that idea.
Oh, what great a distraction. Really, a distraction's the best choice because you start killing guards or taking one out, it will be noticed.
So
I gotta do something here real fast.
Get off that.
All right, just for giggles, I've placed a tiger on the map. You should be able to control that, man.
okay. No, it's not letting me.
Okay,
I do see the tiger though.
yeah. I'll put it under your character sheet, but let me bring
There's
it.
a field whenever you edit the stats for the character controlled by, and you
Yeah,
have to specify the name of the player. Yeah.
That's where I was getting back to. I had to get back to your sheet to do so. It says controlled by you. All right.
Go to the token that you placed on the map
Yeah.
and edit settings of the token itself.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how you can do this kind of, on the fly. Here's a random token for you.
Even completely bypass his token. Or you just tell me where.
All right. Let's see. What I'm thinking is over here.
Okay.
If I'm going to make a distraction, I need to pull things away from the west side of the castle.
Right.
So the way to start that is by making a loud noise killing this gentleman here.
I got you.
And that's the only people that will be able to react to that immediately are north and south guards on the wall.
You maybe have to just deal with this guy back here at the back door. Everybody else, you've got cover for. But he's overlooking a field, and you got to turn that corner to get to this guy here on the east side.
Or I could just go way far around the approach from the east. What's on the east side of this castle? Is it like just a hill or a cliff or what?
It starts going down. It gets rocky.
Yeah, unless it's very steep and treacherous, that should be a problem.
Bad. It's just it'll be slow going. They offer cover, but it's slow going.
Yeah, that's what I need to get up there, is the cover.
All right.
So that's where I'll start. Start with this guy, and then assuming that's a successful takedown, work my way north to take the guy that's this guy, because he'll probably be bounding around that corner to try to check on what's going on with his buddy.
I got you.
I'm just going to be as loud and roary as possible. Make sure there's lots of streams.
There we go.
So,
all right, just give me a blanket stealth roll just to see how you do. So you got a tiger stealth.
Blankets are not that stealthy, particularly if they have that Winnie the Pooh or Star Wars or something like that. They really stand out. All right. Anyway, see what I got. Skills. Don't really have stealth. So what do we got here? Yeah. Well, don't have a stealth roll, but I can plug this in. How about this? Close. Okay. The roll was good enough. It really didn't much matter.
That's crit. Yeah, that works. How you want to proceed?
As described. Get as close as I can without being seen. And then loud roar, pounce on the guy, swipe.
Your roll. He won't get a dodge. You got to drop on him with that roll. All right, that's definitely a hit. All right. Yep. So that brought murderous scream.
If the fellow's disarmed, still alive, and hopefully making noise, drag him into the rocks.
Okay.
So that his fellows have to come looking for him.
All right.
And then go slinking around the rocks again, waiting for more to show up.
So you still plan on going north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not along the castle wall, but I'm going back out into the rocks to try to get some cover there, yeah.
Baltimore's going to try and Slide down. Stay low and hidden. This is going on.
Oh yeah,
Just-
that'll pass. Yeah,
And he's gonna wait just outside, enough behind cover to see that gate, just see how many come out.
I got you. With that, runs along the wall when he loses sight of that guy. And we'll call this one to take his position. And calls down to here, which will bring out these two.
He just tightens the suppressor to his pistol.
Yeah. All right. Now you can tell a difference. The guys in red look more civilian. And the guys in gray are obviously German soldiers.
Righty. So it looks like we're waiting for them to move in.
I got you.
We pulled 2 of them out.
So how do you want to progress?
So I wait to see if these 2 come down around this corner, looking for their buddy. And if they do, I want to proceed. See if I can draw it. Draw a freehand. Yay. Okay.
Or just ping where you want to go.
I kind of want to go
All right.
around the corner undercover to take out this guy.
All right.
And then same deal, drag him into the shadows to scream and draw some people out.
Got you. Oh, come on. I want this one. It's all right. I'll get you up there. You get a couple of rolls from the opposing team. Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Bolt run. Turn, and they're still rushing away from you. Man, same thing. That wipes dude out.
And just drag him off,
All right.
hopefully as noisily as possible, into the shadows, and then stay hidden to see what reaction that caused.
All right. What about this guy?
So I'm trying to wait for these 2 to get out of eyesight of them.
I got you.
Because essentially what I'm going to do is wherever they go, whoever's behind in the back, I'm shooting in the back, and then same fate for the guy by himself.
I got you.
So I'm trying to wait to where they're out of eyesight of these on the wall.
I got you. All the screaming and everything. They've had a couple of rounds. So these 2 guys round the corner, and these 2 are moving this way.
There we go. There's a nice hole.
Sean, what you see back here is actually just a wooden door, but it's standing open. It's not blocked shut, it appears in the picture.
Okay. By the way, was the front entrance open as well? Like that?
Correct.
Okay.
This guy is up on the wall. He's in kind of a rampart. And then these 2 are on the wall. They heard the screaming, but they can't see what's happening right now because at this point it is fully dark.
And presumably there would be lights like at the entrances and in the interior.
Yeah. And they've got flashlights trying to shine out through there. It's not a prison compound or anything where they have a search. There may be a couple of torches around, but most everything they're looking up and down the walls with is a fairly powerful flashlight.
Well, works for me. So basically,
There's probably a mounted light at the gate, Baltimore, but it's probably just a single bulb hanging from a fixture.
that's all I need. So I'm gonna shoot that light.
All right. While you're working on that.
Yeah, Baltimore's gonna do a little psychological warfare on them. Shoot out a light. It's darkness. They just hearing screams.
All right. Laura's flanking around from the back as well. It's all right. Yeah, that definitely will take out the bulb. So you've got darkness on these 2 guys here at the gate. The gun will bring this one around.
It's an early 9mm suppressor. It's not the greatest thing in the world.
It's all right. It was accurate enough. All right, so tell you what. Oh, crap, I done forgot. How you get a turn order started? We're getting enough going on, we're going to need it. Oh, I see. How did he get in there? But okay. I've got somebody for you, but I just got to get it done.
That's fine. I just put my portrait there. That'll work.
Yeah, okay, you're in there. Okay.
Him right there.
Yeah, I don't have it attached to their sheets, but it'll have to do. He'll give me that general idea. So we've already gone through both of those. Victor ain't here. That one ain't here. So Baltimore, you go first.
All right. So now that darkness has fallen on these two on the gate, I am actually going to shoot this guy right here
All right.
while they're not suspecting.
That would be a hit. Give me some damage. All right. He's not down, but he's down to one knee. And that freaks his buddy out. He kind of comes over to see what's happening. This one comes a little further. All right. Sean, I'll make you next.
Alrighty. I don't know what's going on elsewhere. I wouldn't see Laura or
Right.
Baltimore what they're doing. So
Right. What you see, basically what you see these three along the wall.
Yeah, guys converging to this side of the castle, which is exactly what I wanted. But it's also making it dangerous to make a move because there are not a lot of guys with guns that they can come to bear. All right. You said, is the thing working?
Hmm?
Your thing? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it's working. This guy's in some sort of alcove. There's a third guy on the wall here.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 questions. How high is the wall? Did you make a decision on that? I can leap up to 12 feet.
Yeah, you could probably make it. It'd be a good roll because it's exactly 12 feet.
That's just the stat. It's not a roll thing. It's just leap up to 12. And okay, let's see. That might be an option. If this guy's in an alcove, I can surprise everybody up on the wall by just leaping up and just slamming him inside that alcove, going inside, using it for cover, and take a bite out of him while I'm in there. These guys are going to try to converge in. So
Jump, you just give me the attack on the dude.
okay, let's see, because then I can get into the courtyard proper. Start making a mess in there. Let's see. Where's the button? There's a button for this. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. GURPS. It's my natural inclination for rolling ones.
Holy moly.
Actually works.
So that will eliminate church guard number 3. Yeah.
All they see is his boots flying up, back out.
Yeah. So now you have his tree below. That's what that shape is. So now you can hide in the top of the tree if you want.
Yeah, I need to get out of this alcove as quickly as possible because it's pinning me in here where these guys can shoot me. That would be nice.
It's a very easy jump, so I will give that to you.
All right.
And of course, those screens bring these guys running. All right. That takes us back to the top. All right. This one runs this way. These 2 guys are still going. All right. That brings us. This guy fires a shot wildly into the darkness to no avail.
He fights the darkness.
Yep. So that will again take us to Baltimore.
All right. I'm going to shoot the guy that just ran to his buddy.
All right.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot and then move. He's going to move right there.
All right. Same story. That injured dude, he falls down alongside his buddy there. They're both screaming. This guy gets there. and sees that they're both down. He's shouting in German.
Oh, I know German.
Like, shit, basically.
Excellent.
Man down. And that will bring these two running. And gunfire will probably bring this one this direction. What we got here? I got to open up out and amongst everyone. So with that, Laura's going to take a shot at this one. Shot and move so she don't give away her position. And misses. That brings us back to you, Matthew.
All right. I think, let me get rid of that. Well, the tiger finds yourself inside now. Wasn't necessarily the plan, but take advantage of where you can. So get out of this tree, you kind of sneak around, and hey, there's a door.
I see.
Doesn't look like anybody's guarding it. Is
All
it
right.
open?
Yeah.
Yes, the tiger can go use the jaws as a way as in place of a hand to try to deal with knobs and
That would
latches.
be a dex check.
All right.
All right, damn it. Give me a strength roll, go with it.
Are you kidding? Do you know the strength in the tiger?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Rip the doorknob off. Door swings open.
She looks a little surprised at that, but spits it out.
Yeah.
So what's in here?
You're on a new map. You
Hey,
can,
when that happens.
yeah, so you're going to wait for everybody else for a minute.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So that brings us back to Baltimore.
All right, let's see. What do I need to do here? I'm going to keep moving around the wall. I'm just kind of creating chaos on my own end as well. So I'm going to shoot and move once again. Since these two chuckleheads are screaming on the ground, if I can't see one to shoot, I'm just going to move as stealthy
Right.
as I can. Which would probably be here.
All right.
Try and get to an area to where use my climbing gear to climb the wall while they're not looking, while they're tending to these screaming people. Can't.
So give me a stealth roll.
Mm.
You can beat that.
Thanks for jinxing me.
Oh.
What did I say? Thanks for the jinx. This is when he gets loud now.
All right, dude hears something. So he pops out and starts laying down cover fire.
Oh,
Machine gun.
all right.
Submachine gun. Of course, he's not hitting you. You already passed him, but you at least made enough noise. He heard you and now he's exposed to your position. Now, you can't really, at this point there, you can't attack the down guys, but you can get a shot in on this guy. He's half covered. Good shot will get him, though.
Well, at this point, the guy starts spraying. Baltimore literally pulls out another a rifle without a silencer and goes, all right, fun times.
Yeah. So it was just a move. I'll give you a shot if you want
Never mind.
it. Okay.
You've really jinxed me.
It was just time. Everybody's been hit.
Essentially, he shoots wild automatic fire. I shoot wild automatic fire.
All right.
So that's how that's going to go for now.
All right. So these two are coming. That brings this guy in at a bolt run. These two get up here and flatten against the wall because they hear gunfire. All right. That brings us back to Laura again.
Did Laura just heal that guy?
No, I just rolled the wrong. I hit the wrong button. Wrong damage. Yeah, knife throws tend to heal people. It's dumb. Thank you, GURPS. I've seen that happen before.
I feel much better.
Yeah. Thank you for cutting out that little skin tag there. But that was enough to take this one off the board. So she shot and moves. All right. He's just going to fire in general because we don't know what's going on. Misses wildly. Sean's inside, so Baltimore again.
All right. So this point, I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm gonna move up. Just put some distance. Because they're not gonna move that far from there.
Yeah.
But the noise will bring everyone else down. So that's what I'm gonna count on is try and move around to the back.
Right on. All right. So this one ventures out. This one goes to guarding. This one goes to guarding. This one comes forward. All right. Laura takes another shot. Misses, but she's using a pistol at a distance. Can't be wonderful. She'll move again. But with that, they'll bring this guy on around and this one around because they're getting a bead on her. Dude down here, he fires wildly up along the wall in your general direction. Let's see if he gets lucky. I'll say that's probably not good enough to actually hit you, but it's close. It's enough to worry you.
I'm not gonna worry about. I'm just gonna keep moving. Him shooting that brings everyone else toward him, so
Yeah.
which is 1-on-1. So I'm not gonna return fire.
All right. So she'll hit with that one. All right. So it's enough of a hit and enough of a shock. That's going to send him back into the tree. All right. Baltimore.
All right, so I guess I'm just gonna keep moving.
All right. You're in our stealth roll because you're in right there's a bit of an open spot. Oh, yeah. You got it. Same thing. He lays down a little bit of cover fire. That was pretty good, but again, that just makes it effective. He doesn't really hit anything. All right. So with muzzle flashes, that gives Laura a bead. Let's see if she can get him. Hits him, it brings him to ground. His buddy here is moving to try to pull him out of range. So the church guy tries to return fire, and that's not enough to hit. Not with the cover she's got. Baltimore, back to you.
So I'm gonna move there and just go, hey, it's me, so I don't get shot.
I got you.
And I'm just gonna see what's coming.
All right, you got one guy with a rifle on the wall, one guy down, another German soldier trying to grab him by the collar and drag him off around the corner.
All right. I need something accurate for the guy on the wall, so this thing's on a shoulder sling. I just let go of it, whip out another rifle, take aim, and never mind. I was shooting with the eye that's missing.
So he takes his turn to drag dude around the corner. This guy, all right. Laura says, what do you want to do?
Oh, get inside, preferably alive.
I'm sorry, I believe. What was that?
Baltimore says, get inside, hopefully alive.
Yeah. All right, we got one more guy on the wall. And we don't know what's through that door. We got one guy up around the corner.
I'm not worried about the guy around the corner. I think if we can get inside, they'll better our chances.
All right. We can be sneaky about it, or we can try to take his last guard out.
Let's take the last guard out.
All right. She'll take a shot at it. No, she missed wide.
See what I can do.
All right, that hit him. That's enough to take him off the board.
I think as soon as that guy falls, we just
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, the other two hold. So this one's going to pop around the corner. And, no, but it does make your penetration of the door interesting. Found this guy down where he fell through the tree, and this guard at the door is tending to him. So he's damaged.
as I come through, just to be on the safe side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's toast.
And I shut that door if you can behind me and try and brace it.
Yeah,
Or at
you
least move the body in front of it.
yeah, you can bar it. It's got a bar.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Just for giggles. No. Okay. off in the distance, you can see these two guys, but look like they're pretty steadfast to their door.
We don't want to leave it.
Yeah. So which way do you guys go?
I'm gonna look for a quick way into this cathedral, and I'm probably gonna go. Since these guys are here, I'm probably gonna go here.
All right. So from that vantage point, you'll probably see there's a door standing open over there.
Which that'll make me go, huh? Alrighty. Oh, before he goes in, he'll put his rifle back in his holster and probably bring back up the Thompson before he goes in. He's gonna holster the rifle in his hand. He's gonna bring back his Thompson.
So everybody go in.
I am. I don't know about it. So yeah, I'm going in. What a lovely church.
So that'll put everybody in on this north side over here. Matt, I'll give you a couple rounds by yourself.
Alrighty. Hold on just a second. Let me finish this thing here.
All right.
And I'm gonna. Yep. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. Pleasant place.
Yeah.
All right. So there's this imposing fella. Oh wow. Gets it worse.
Yeah, he just got through zapping what is left of this guy sitting here in the middle of the floor.
So who else is around here?
Oh. And the red robe guy just sitting there goes, tisk.
Okay. So red robe guy here.
Yeah.
What else we got? Are these people tied up to the wall, or are they statues, or what?
They're just standing there. They're armed guards.
Oh, great.
That's just vestments around the room. Those are church guards like you saw outside down by the doors.
So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 guards and red robe.
Yeah.
And then this person that he just zapped, who are they? What do they look like?
Fits the description of some of the Chinese refugees you've seen.
All right. But there aren't any other refugees in the room that we can see.
Not yet, no.
Seeing that, our first instinct is to go leap and attack the guy. But let's give her a kind of a will roll. That impulsive is her disadvantage, and we're giving her a chance to overcome it based on her discussions with folks in England.
Yeah.
No, we attack.
All right.
Go straight for red rope.
So I'm assuming said attack comes with a nice, good loud roar.
Actually, no. She retains enough sense, despite being angered by the fellow being shot dead, to make at least an attempt at being stealthy.
All right. Give me some damage for that. I thought that was your attack roll. I'm sorry.
No, that was her deciding to not roar.
Okay.
Okay. And if that is successful, then that.
All right. These two into play. Shoot up for them. So they're going to run off of this one. Okay. That works. All right. That brings you back to human form.
Ooh. So she has some anti-magic up. See how you want to handle it. It's +5 anti-magic. Now, normally that would be on like a resist roll, not necessarily on the roll of the bad guy.
Or just what's the value of it? Let's see if it beats what he's got there.
Yeah, but it's trying to figure out what to roll to resist.
Just what's the ranking?
+5.
Okay. Yeah, that's try your willpower again, then we'll add the 5 to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, so 8.
That gives these guys a chance to do something. I would say with the struggle that's going on, an even number wouldn't hit you.
If they miss too bad, they don't want to hit the big bad there. So yeah. All right.
I'd still say the same there. It'd have to be a really good roll to hit you. All right, so I'll come back to you. Now at this point, he knows you're there, so he can make an attempt at evading you.
Okay. Well, she'll press the attack.
All right. Because he's got resistances too.
Okay. So before I roll damage, you do your whatever you got to do on the dodging, parry, spin.
You just got damage resistance. Just have at it.
All right.
Ow. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's gonna sting a little bit.
We'll see about if this matters. Oh yeah, I think that hit. So yeah. Okay, 14, and she's got damage resistance. So let me look that up.
Yeah.
Damage. Where's the damage? Yeah, DR3. Okay, so that knocks it down to an 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Says, "Welcome, our guest." He says out to his minions out there, and the doors open at the other end, and 2 people are brought in. All right, they bring in 2 people. The doors close behind them, and the guards step back. Now give me a perception roll, even through tiger form. It's your parents. At this point, the rest of the party gets here. Laura and Baltimore are now on the screen, and through that same door. We work off of that. There we go. Oh, I just made it mad. We're going to clear the turn orders. All right, get them back in there. Oh, come on. Now let him go on 0. Who cares? You can go on 0.
If you select the token,
Yeah, I had him, but and all that flipping around, I lost him. I don't understand that.
I mean, you can always type in what you want in the turn order as well.
Yeah, I'll make it go. He needs to go first anyway. All right. Soichi, you at least need to know what we're doing here. The bishop drones and immediately toward the parents. Misses. All right. With that, and what looks like and they match each other. Now start a new round with Laura. We don't really know what the hell to do at this point. But she sees the guys are rifles and opens up on one of them.
Can't go wrong shooting Nazis.
And that was a very good hit. Out one of them nearly. He's still up, but he's hurt. And that's this guy. So with that, Big Bag gets a counter. So against the water, he was lightning through the water.
What water? I missed something?
Father countered would look like a water dragon. Oh, created water.
The fireball. That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, I got you.
And to counter the water, too much. A lot of ones in that. All right. So, Wade.
So, seeing all this coming down, I'm gonna shoot that guy that's right in front of me.
All right. Oh yeah, it's more than enough. This dude's toast.
He took most of the damage to his skull. Blew his head off. So yeah, shoot him and let myself be known. Who else about to get some? Perfect.
All right, Sean.
I'm seeing her folks. It brings a wave of relief, but also dread as the mage battle kicks in.
Yeah.
So tell me what's around this guy, and also about she's very badly hurt at this point. So what's around this guy? What's on the table of anything of significance? Anything around him that is interesting?
It looks like it's open to names.
Open to names? Oh yeah, okay. There's a Bible open to names. You're saying?
Well, no, it looks like a ledger.
Oh,
There's a old-fashioned quill pen. Some have checks, some have X's by them.
Okay, that's how he's keeping track of his guests. Yeah. All right. Anything else interesting? Anything else interesting about the guy in the setting?
Not really. That circle that's around him, I'm assuming, is a chandelier. It's not necessarily something on the floor, unless it's candles laid out.
All right.
It's lighting. That's what it is.
Okay. And in terms of his casting, he's a typical caster, waving hands, muttering. All right.
He tends to be more of a ritualistic caster, but he seems like he's got a lot of stuff down. He just utter the final word and it launches.
Wow. Okay. Oh, in that case, she's going to go for the throat,
All right.
render him speechless, and he won't be able to cast spells.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes. I have a concept of how this fight's going to turn out, and it should be interesting. It's not necessarily good for Sean, but what does he do about that?
Give me a damage to that.
Okay.
All right. And he struggles mightily against that. It wasn't as severe as either one of you thought it was going to be. And again, he tries to dispel. Because he can speak gurgly, but he's still getting words out.
Yeah, that's another resist.
Yeah, you're okay there. All right. At this point, Mother cries out, "What is it you want?" And he's pushing against you, blood running down him. And mutters one word. Let me get, come on, act right. And with that, Braxton appears.
Okay. Now, who's this?
This is Saraxon. The one word he uttered summoned a demon. All right. And he charges forward toward them. All right. That brings us back to Laura. She has no idea, and we'll take a shot. All right. He looked like the bullets just bounced off of him. And already taking his turn, so Baltimore. Yeah.
I'm just saying if I got anything to identify what just appeared, he knows what it is, but how to kill it. He's gonna try and identify what it truly is. It's a shot in the dark. Yeah, nope. He's just whoa, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about a 10, 12 foot tall demon.
My God. Yeah. Probably in the shock of everything, he'd probably shoot at it too, just Laura did.
Yeah, you definitely hit him. Didn't even sway him from his bolt.
Yeah, Baltimore would be like, yeah, that ain't good.
Yeah, he didn't even offer you a glance because he's heading straight. Sean?
Yeah, she's slow. But Fields needs to finish this guy off, the bishop, before trying to do something about that. Maybe finishing the bishop out might do something about that.
Yeah.
So that's what she tries to do. She's right there on top of him. So continue that. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. One of the worst damage rolls that she's done, but yeah.
All right. He drops back down to one knee again and screams out. But he's still up. All right. Father casts lightning at it. I don't have his stats. But he hits. And it staggers it for a second, but then it turns from Mother to him. All right. Mother sees this and starts a ritual. But before she finishes, he closes in to make his attack on Father with that big ass sword. And because of that stagger, I'm not going to let him have at it even. All right. Laura, this guy's forming up here. So she's going to go after him. That's something she feels like she can shoot. I'll give him that. Give her that. That slowed him, but he's still coming. The bishop. That's good enough. I'm gonna give it to him. Sean, you find yourself outside in the courtyard again.
Oh, no, hold on. Let's see if the magic resists that.
Yeah, let's see. See if you can beat.
He made it by 4, so where's the thing? +5, so
There you
that would have made it by 7. So yeah.
You're still there. All right. Very good. All right. Baltimore.
So, seeing what's happening. How spaced apart are they at each other's throat, or are they?
Hanging from his right shoulder.
Oh, good, perfect, actually. So I'll run up there, and I'm literally going to put the barrel of that Thompson point blank, and I'm literally going to ask him. It's like recall it.
I blipped. What?
So he's going to walk up, and he's literally putting the barrel of this submachine gun, to him, and goes, "Recall it. Recall the demon."
Too late now.
Oh.
It's like the damn bullets just spray off of you. No effect.
That was Steve's trick
Yeah.
from the other game. Yeah.
15 points of bullet deflection.
Clever.
All right. At this point, Mom finishes her ritual, and another demon appears. And hang on a minute. Let me get his sheet up here. His name is Cormoran, and he's just as pissed. And he takes a swing at the opposing demon. He gets a surprise attack since he just appeared on the board. All right, where does sheet go? I'm getting too many sheets going. Cormoran's attack. Oh, it's hiding. Yeah. Sir Axon screams out in pain with that slash. All right, Sean, that brings it back to you.
Well, dude's still a threat, so need to try to finish him off.
All right. Oh, another good one. He's gasping for air, but he's still there.
If he's gasping for air, though, he's not easily casting spells.
Right.
So maybe that's enough to neutralize him.
Maybe. All right. All right. Dead cast lightning again at Big Bad. Sir Axon again howls and turns toward him again. Mother lashes out with a similar weapon as to what your grandmother gave you, Sean. It's kind of like a magically enhanced chain. It slashes at the demon, and it takes a step back. But then it takes another slash at Father. So that connected with him pretty seriously and sent him back, toppling over this pew and into this pole. And he comes around in between. All right, so with that, Cormoran responds, attacks him again. And he got him because he wasn't paying attention to him. With that, that's got him bloodied. He whirls around where the two demons are very much squaring off on each other again. All right. Laura's got too many allies between her and Big Bad. So she's going to attack the guard coming up again. Give her that. That's enough to take him off the board. And he disappears. He teleports out. He was down to voice, finishes that cantrip, and out he goes. All right. Wade?
Well, quickly collect everything that was on this table.
Yep.
The squills and all that. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to shoot that demon. That's what he'll do.
All right. Sean, you're pretty bloodied. How you holding up?
The demon's attacking your folks, so she wouldn't even think about it. She'll just charge right in.
All right. Don't think you'll quite make it there this round, but you'll be able to attack next.
It's fair because she's hurt enough. She's only moving at half speed, so yeah.
Yeah. I would say at this point, father's unconscious. All right. Mother makes an attack. I'm going to borrow the bishop's sheet for her. Since he's got all these damn. That's enough to take him out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And because down to one knee. And that lightning damage got past his resistance. So that went straight to him. That was enough to take him out. And he just disappeared to ash.
Sean will go limping over to Dad there. Really not anything she can do, but just curls around her protectively.
So what was said when you got there, Matthew? Or
There's really not much she can do in that form. So she's just going to curl around her protectively and
yeah.
look menacingly at anybody that comes close.
Cormoran slashes at the guard and he comes around to move toward the other one. All right. Laura's going to try the other one. Took care of that. Baltimore, you got anything?
If they got the guards taken care of, I'll go back up to the Salter, double check. I've gotten everything. There's artifacts lying around here or there. I'll start checking bodies for keys. They're obviously.
Give me a search or protection or a perception roll. Whichever's higher. All right. One of the keys you come up with lets you through this door here.
All right. So that's what I'm gonna head toward that door, and I'm gonna tell Laura tend to the father,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go through.
In here you find more, looks like this is typed up documents. Basically, the Nazi's version of what he was doing. Looks like the master list that he was recording. Next door is unlocked. You go on through. This is like his office. There's books on the occult. His own libraries here. These not necessarily his quarters, but from some of the evils he tries to dabble in to find out how to defend from.
He's gonna collect any what looks like journal entries or anything like that, and he'll actually peruse the shelf for things that stick out as hidden, unknown volumes to the organization. He'll literally take them. If he can't take them, he'll burn them.
Oh, this is if you go on through, and will eventually take you to the holding cells where the rest of the prisoners are.
All right. So once he's gathered everything he wants to take and burn, he'll head that way. Like I said, he'd rather collect the volumes because it's better in the organization's hands, locked away.
And there's given about a third of what you originally estimated as the count is what's left.
Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna go down there, unlock the door. Yeah, we'll go. And whoever's down there, I'm gonna lead them.
Yeah, lead 'em out.
Yeah, just out to the main area.
I will give it to you, but given all the commotion that's been going on inside the cathedral, I would probably say those last two church guards bolted. The ones that were still guarding that door from the outside, that'd be the fastest way out rather than leading them back through the cathedral.
All right, that's what we'll do.
Last dude with another swipe. We'll just let that happen. And he will turn to Mother, who's feverishly trying to tend to Father, and bow deeply and fade away himself. Matt, I don't have a human form picture, but Mother helps you transition back to human prematurely. And she tries to tend to both of you. Father's in bad shape. He's in negatives.
Well, if she does that for Sean, Sean has some healing potions she can now has access to.
But
So
she begs of you. She goes, I need to get him home where I can tend to him. She begs for the jar.
Oh yeah, hands it over immediately.
There's enough there you can go to. Okay.
No, Sean just smiles at them, and this happened to our people once. It can happen again. We need to do something about the people that did this.
We were trying. We got this far. We found this evil. But what else is there? Let me tend to him. I'll at least teach you how to summon Cormoran again.
And Sean says, "Give my regards to grandmother."
And I will. So she takes the jar, rubs it on his feet. Both of you work to stand him up. And he steps down and disappears. And that ends our chapter.
Wasn't expecting the demons.
Thing is father is what he was trying to weed out. Mother actually knows a little dark magic where she could summon the demon, which is what he wanted. He wanted somebody who could control the darkness, which is what they wanted to unleash on the world.
It is interesting how we're working into forms of magic. Sean has that kind of nature-oriented magic, and then Dad's doing the battle mage thing and
Right.
ritual magic. Yeah, so it's interesting how the systems are playing out.
Grandmother's got the dark magic too.
Oh yeah, don't I know it? Anyway,
Grandmother had the dark magic, but she just refused to teach you. She taught her daughter, but refused to teach you.
well, Sean never knew either one of them could
Right.
do it. So yeah,
That's the whole thing. It's a mother side of the family thing. So maybe it's time to pass it on, her mother thinks. That's why she said, I will teach you how to summon Cormoran. Hello.
hey Dave.
Yeah, speaking of magic, does anybody have a youth potion? I turned 50 today.
Oh, happy congratulations and commiserations.
Yeah, I get to be cancer tested now. Wonderful.
If your doctor remembers, yeah.
And the doctor remembers. How's the group?
Oh, we're getting by.
Yeah, we're making progress. Completed this big arc of C's game, and see how we crash into the next. So aside from turning 50, how are things in your neck of the wood?
Crazy. So last week in January, I had 3 funerals to go to.
Yeah.
All at once.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, aunt, uncle, and a sister-in-law's mother-in-law. And then this weekend, I'm actually sick. Stomach flu or something. I've been off work for a couple of days. So I got a leave of absence until the 28th. And other than that, I'm just sitting back watching things get more expensive and a war going on in Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, at least it's something we can watch and not have to run from.
Yeah.
See, did you have any more for your game before we turn into a social moment here?
That's pretty much it for this chapter. We'll fade to black on this. Give me a couple of cycles to get my next story together, and we'll proceed. I hate to put y'all back in a faster rotation, but give me just a,
No, that's all good.
couple of weeks to kind of get the next.
I think he is pretty easy when it comes to D&D, because as he himself has said, it's plug and play for the campaign he's doing.
Yeah.
And Traveler actually we're picking up a new act, so I have a lot of material just laid out. Because this is where I've been trying to get us to, and now we're there. So
Yeah.
great. There's a lot to move forward into.
Yeah.
Mr. Page, had you given any thought to what you might want to do next?
I have several things. I try not to, since we're doing a fantasy campaign already, I was like, I have a few ideas for a fantasy game or a one shot that I'll save probably once we're done with my next one, and I want to fine tune it. But I think modern, I'm trying not to do too sci-fi just because we already got very deep sci-fi. I was thinking of a cyberpunk, but there is a couple modules that would make it easier for me to do this, but Alien, like Aliens, there's
Game over, man.
yeah, there is some campaigns for that. There's actually one I just found that it's hilarious. It's basically Ghostbusters. They're called Ghost Breakers, but I found this. I was like, oh, that is hilarious because I could only imagine this group as a man. There was a few other things that I could do through GURPS to do that'd be modern. Me and Chris were actually talking about. Oh gosh, why did I just forget all of a sudden? It'll come back to me all of a sudden.
We'd mentioned Stargate.
That's it. Yeah, Stargate. Something along those lines. Something. And heck, I've even looked into Weird West. We have a Weird War II, Weird West. I'm just shooting
Weird
around.
West was an interesting setting. We did a little bit with it with Chris Griffey because Chris Griffey loves the Weird West stuff. But yeah, they all sound interesting to me. How about the rest of you guys? Neff, Eric, if you're still with us.
I saw a new TikTok trend today. Everyone's pretending they're getting draft litters.
Ugh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, Disney Plus has got something cool coming up. Looks like they're going to bring back Willow. Don't know if it's going to be a series or a movie, but they have a little thing in there about it.
It's a series.
The witch from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
She wasn't really my favorite character.
She was pretty high up there for me.
Yeah, Warwick Davis, surprisingly, he's getting up there too. He's beating the odds and he's getting old.
I think you play the same character. Well, in terms of your games, Mr. Peg, I think the one that appeals to me the most is Cyberpunk, because that's something I've always been interested in, but we never really got spun up. And the Ghostbusters thing would be a good close second. The comedy value of that, I agree, would be pretty good.
What about a Firefly game?
Firefly's a good setting.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty much Traveler, isn't it?
Without the jump, yeah.
Yeah, Match Traveler game kind of covers that.
I don't mind if there's genre duplication. That's not a problem for us. So if you want to do that, that'd be fine by me. Then I think there's even source material out for it someplace.
Yeah, I know there's a board game for it. I don't know about.
There's a board game, a deck builder. There's a dice game too. I was just looking at stuff that'd be easy to transfer to Roll20 because originally I was looking at doing a like 40K. None of the books or templates are on here. I'd have to completely upload it from scratch.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a licensing thing. They're big on
Yeah, and it's the same with really a lot of companies. Them, Fantasy Flight, that's the same way, which I'm shocked because Fantasy Flight has a lot of material out there. Because they now made a RPG supplement for Twilight Imperium.
I actually had an idea
Yeah.
for a Star Wars setting.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah, Outer Rim exploration, like Star Wars, but in a more of a Star Trek role.
We did something like that once. It was a Fantasy Flight version, but we were hyperspace lane mappers. We're just trying to find faster routes.
Main thing here is no known alien races, no known ships, systems. Totally new, clean slate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
That's the disadvantage of that.
Yeah. There's a Star Wars game me and Chris were talking about where it'd be very different, but essentially you were combat medics. You'd fly, you had your own ship, you'd fly that was modified. They drop you in, tell you, hey, there's a squad over there. Fight through whoever, find your way, bring them back.
I'm trying to remember. We had a campaign, something like that, where the PCs were the crew and medical staff of a search and rescue cutter. And it was in an area of space, and I'm trying to remember exactly what they called it, but it was basically like a Sargasso Sea for hyperspace.
Mhm.
It was a place that you couldn't get to through normal hyperspace travel, but people that misjumped would often find themselves out there far away from the galaxy. And this was just one of the crews that went out there and tried to help ships in distress, and everything was hunky-dory until the destroyer showed up.
That's how it always is.
That's how it always is. That's right.
Did you all enjoy Book of Boba Fett?
It was, I think we talked about that a week or two ago, kind of mixed reactions to it. It's nice to see Star Wars stuff. Always nice to see Star Wars stuff, but it did seem like that was more of a marketing show than more than anything else. It's just threw so much in there and wait for the toys to come out for Christmas. That's what it did.
It's more of a history prequel thing than anything else.
Don't mind the history lesson. Just wish they had done it a little differently.
Anyway, Lucas is supposed to become president again, from what they're saying.
Okay. And I had not heard anything like along those lines, but
The guy on YouTube, Mike Zero, he does a daily thing on it.
yeah, there's a huge rumor mill around Star Wars stuff like that. It's none of it can be confirmed. So
Shit. When the after the Force Awakens, I remember all the videos. Kathleen Kennedy under fire, baby fired. I mean, she's still there.
Yeah, they're supposed to be redoing all that too, from what I understand.
same deal. It's just the rumor mill on hyperdrive.
Yeah.
What happens? We'll see. And I guess we'll pick it up with E. Is it your turn next week?
I guess if we're not doing some kind of session 0 with Chris, I guess it is. I'll have to reset the time on my game. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I think it's just going to be you and me for a while, just alternating. So
Yeah, I heard a little bit of Mr. Peg's game stuff, but not a lot. Mainly the tail end. I think I heard Cyberpunk in there.
We'll put up something, just have a vote or something.
there you go.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You just compile your choices, and we'll make comment on that way. That way, Steven can get in there. Apparently, he fell asleep too. It's a busy week, I guess.
I'm still, like I said, it's not kicking my ass, but I'm still feeling that vaccination I got on Thursday.
Then, just for curiosity's sake, we did that pen and paper game with Josh, the new kid on the block,
Yeah.
Tuesday, and the end result was we very nearly had a total party wipeout. The cleric died, my character. Steve's character was out, and it was up to the paladin, Eric, to kill the last mob before he killed him. So that's how the
Killed the
first
last-
game went.
Oh my.
4. No, the last 3.
First
before
level?
the-
Yeah, what was the starting
Yeah.
level?
5. It was level 5.
Oh man.
And yeah, the mobs were buzzsaws. I don't fault Josh. It's not a thing, but it's wow. That
He was using a mob that gets an attack. If it hits with that attack, it gets another attack. If it hits with that attack, it gets another attack. If it hits with that attack, it gets another attack. So it gets like 4 attacks total, but it has to hit with every single one of them.
So a typical round of attacks would do something between 20 and 30 damage to the character. And there were 4 enemy mobs. And 3 of us. And
And with a 19 armor class, the 2 that did that 1, 2, 3, 4 thing hit with all 4 attacks, both of them.
they had like +8 to hit. He's rolling 15, 16, 15, 16, stuff like that. So that was in the rolls. It's not, again, this is not trashing Josh, but we were rolling bad as we normally do, and he was rolling excellent as the happens. And it was quite the show. We pulled out all the stops too. We had healing abilities flying, probably did 200 or 300 points of healing, just keeping the paladin alive. Had this necromantic split damage thing going on between the cleric and the paladin. It was all sorts of fun until the cleric died.
Dang. I would say I would definitely say after that, just be like, hey, let's do some one-offs for a bit and just let's get our dice warmed up. It's been a while.
Yeah, the dice were pretty brutal. I on the cleric dying thing, apparently the 5e mechanic where you have the best of 5 death saves that you have to do. I rolled a 1 and a 1.
That's how it happens when it counts.
That's right. That.
By the rules, 1-1 is 2 losses. So
Okay.
the second
So
one
that's-
should have
yeah.
killed you.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's true. That's actually absolutely true. Yeah.
Okay, learn something every day. There you go.
That cleric was
I'm deader than I thought. Who knew?
that cleric was forsaken by its deity. That's for sure.
3 1s is 6 death failures. That deity did not like you.
Oof, straight to the pearly gates.
That's
So hard you hit them.
hit him, bounced off, and kept going down. That's what it would do.
Yeah.
Or
Is it-
ejected.
Honestly, does it bother anyone that heaven's a gated community? Is there a community pool? Is there? Let's get to heavens. What do you mean there's a HOA? Are you kidding me?
Cut your lawn. Cut your
I had
lawn.
I had a 500-point wizard up against Matt, and he got him down to 2 points tonight. Cheaper.
You're lucky you teleported. I was going to pull out that jade sword, just eviscerate you on the altar.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Just remember that gate is told to people by humans that want a percentage of your money every week.
Yeah. Who built the gate? That's Nev's point. Who built the gate? Yeah.
See?
Was it? Yeah.
Sorry. That was,
The,
I'm Jorge. I make the speckle.
and that's what the first couple of rounds were, just buzzsaws of damage. And then, like the last 2 rounds, I don't think he hit me. That's 19 AC.
And I think some of that was fudge factor because by that time he was just like, I'm not going to TPW these guys. So nonetheless, it was interesting. It wasn't the only encounter that we had in the game. It was like the 3rd or 4th encounter, something like that.
Yeah, on the flip,
Yeah.
we fought some carrion crawlers, and he was like, "Okay, it tries to poison you."
We had 2 dwarves who were poisoned. Disadvantage on advantage of poison. Poor guys. They never landed a poison. Then they hit Steve as a fake poison every time. We drink too much to have it. And they're done that.
I've got some new stuff accumulated in our off time, so maybe we can tackle that cave troll tomorrow night. I've got some new skills.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Monday night. I keep forgetting what day it is. Damn.
yeah, we totally confused. Tomorrow night, I want to sleep. You guys leave me alone.
I'm sleeping tomorrow night too, but I meant Monday.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that would work. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we climbed the mountain like 4 times. And
Yeah.
you're getting kicked off by that one guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we're high enough level to really take them yet because we're not a full size group. It's a group with 6 is a max party size, and we're going up there with 4
Yeah.
levels. So yeah, we got to be a little bit more overwhelming and impressive, which is hard to do with a dwarf wearing a feathered cap. So I don't know how that's going.
Maybe I can hope that Thora is not too bad on Monday. Maybe my tank can get in there and soak up most of that damage.
There you go. Put him in front. Wham wham. That troll is pretty. Well, we talked about a buzzsaw on the D&D campaign. Yeah, the troll's same thing. Except he has a buzz club.
Yeah.
Buzz Club.
So interesting times.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
Yep. Thanks everybody. Take care.